By using a suitable trigonometrical identity, solve the equation here, giving all solutions to the nearest 0.1 degree in the interval of theta between 0 and 360. Hence, solve the equation here, giving all solutions to the nearest 0.1 degree in the interval x between 0 and 90 degrees. So here's the problem then, in summary form. So let's have a look at it. Now we know sine squared plus cos squared is 1, don't we? So the trigonometrical identity involving tan, if we divide by cos, we'll get tan squared plus 1 is equal to, divide by cos, you get sec squared. Okay, so we know that. So we can replace, so here, tan squared we can replace by sec squared minus 1 is equal to, and then expand this bracket, 9 minus 3 sec theta. Well, minus 3 sec theta, that's it. So that tells us then that sec squared plus 3 sec theta, and then minus 10, because it's a minus 9 and already a minus 1 is there. Now we can factorize. It's quadratic in sec. 5 2's, it looks like, doesn't it? Because the difference will be 3 then. It's a plus 3, so this would be plus and this would be minus. So that tells us then that sec theta equals 2, or sec theta equals minus 1/5. Invert the fractions and we'll get cos. Cosine theta is equal to a half then. And this one tells us that cosine theta, invert the fraction, equals minus 5. So let's solve for these. We're solving between 0 and 360. So the first one then, draw a circle, right cast. And cos is positive here and here, so draw the two lines. Mark off the alpha, the associated acute angle, and simply write cos alpha equals a half. Cos of 60, isn't it? So alpha is 60 degrees. So our first solution in the range will be around to here. So theta is equal to 60 degrees. And our second solution will be around to here in the range 0 to 360, which is round 360 back 60. So that's 300. So there's the first one. Now we do the same once more for the, draw a circle, right cast. Cos is negative, well it's positive here and here, so it's negative there and there. Draw two lines, mark off the alpha, associated acute angle, and simply write cosine alpha is equal to, hang on, this should be 5 here, sorry. I'll get it right in a minute. So this would be minus 5, and this would be a fifth. So cosine dropped the negative, so I was just worrying about that. Sec theta is minus 5 here, and so cos theta is minus 1/5. So alpha is inverse cos of a fifth. Okay, so let's have a look at that then. So as inverse cos, we need to be in degrees mode of a fifth, or 0.2. 78 to the nearest 0.1 is 78.5. But I'm going to keep it more accurate at the moment. 78.463. Okay, so that tells us then that theta is equal to, round to here, 180 minus 78, which is 101, isn't it? 0.534. And the other solution is right around to here, 180 plus 78. And that would be 258.463 degrees. So then, finally, our solutions, theta is equal to 60 here, 101.5 to nearest 0.1 1 degree. 258.46. 258.46 to 1dp, sorry. So that would be 5, and then 300. So there's our solution set for theta. Now part B. So we've solved that equation, hence solve this to nearest 0.1 again between x is 0 to 90. So theta is equal to 4x minus 10. Here, theta is equal to 4x minus 10. The x goes between, so it says 0 to 90, which I'm a bit worried about. So I'm just going to check the paper once more. Yeah, that's fine. So 90, 0, so 4x will be 0 and 360. And then 4x minus 10, take away 10 all the way through, minus 10 degrees, 4x minus 10, and that's 350 degrees. Okay, so that's that. So if we make the substitution, so this is part B. So substitute this, that will give, this will cover it because there's no minus 10, there's no problem here on the margins. So solve this, so basically we can just read off the solutions. So 4x minus 10 will equal these four things, the 60, the 101.534, the 258.5, 463, we'll round at the end, and then the 300. So that tells us what 4x minus, so 4x, so x will equal, so if we add 10 to all of these and then divide by 4, so it will be 70 over 4, won't it? And then 111, 534, divided by 4, add 10 to 68.463, divide by 4, and then 310, divide by 4. Okay, 3517.5. Tap it in the calculator if you need to. This one is let's just tap it in the calculator. 310 over 4. Nice and easy. Yeah, 77.5 to the nearest 0.1 degree. Now let's type that one in. So it's 111.534 divided by 4. 27.9. And then this 268.463 divided by 4 equals 67.1. Now I'm just going to give